into overnight, what we got?
Yeah, we have the potential for maybe a spotty shower or two over the next several hours. Otherwise, just going to be a warm and muggy night. Right now, the radar is a bit active, not with a whole lot of activity, but we do have some developing showers here north of I-20 throughout portions of Lauderdale County. So again, some of you may catch a sprinkle or two. We had a cell that developed in Choctaw County, really brief, and now it has kind of fizzled out. But as far as the bigger picture here, there's a stalled boundary kind of hanging out across the coast or just near there, and that is going to help to trigger maybe a few more showers as we head into tomorrow, especially if you're south of I-20. But there's the cold front that everyone's waiting on. It's still sitting in the northern plains, but eventually it's going to make its way towards us by this weekend, primarily on Sunday. And once we get behind the front, we're expecting cooler and less humid air to come sliding into our area, giving us a break from the heat. So here's the muggy meter, and again, currently it's very humid out there. Dew points are well into the 70s, but the general trend between now and Monday and Tuesday of next week will be more so going down. We're expecting the dew points to fall into the low 60s and maybe even some upper 50s, and again, feeling way more comfortable than what we're dealing with now. So until Sunday, we're going to have to deal with the heat and the humidity, and even on Sunday ahead of the front, we're expecting mid 90s for highs, a little bit above the average, and it could feel like it's about 105. But once the front crosses, it gradually gets cooler. We're looking at low 90s for Monday. By Tuesday, we're talking upper 80s, and you see we're going to see a similar setup for Wednesday, and then the heat index won't be as bad. It'll be closer to the actual temperature because, again, the dew points will drop. And we're going to have some more comfy mornings as well. As we head into early next week, Monday morning and Tuesday morning, we're expecting our wake-up temperatures to fall into the 60s, especially by Tuesday as that cooler air settles. So that's a lot to look forward to. But as far as this evening, we have a spotty shower or two that's possible for Friday morning. I'm not really expecting too much in terms of a shower, but we could have some patchy, dense fog. As we head towards midday, pretty quiet. But then as we work our way into the afternoon, there's a chance for a spotty shower. But as you can see, it's not really widespread. So carry an umbrella just in case. But again, looking pretty good for most of you for your afternoon plans. And tomorrow is the kickoff to high school football games, and around 7 o'clock around kickoff time, at least based on our futurecast, looks pretty good for the games. Now here's a check of Aaron. One of the infrared satellite imagery, still creating beach hazards, still dealing with coastal flooding, our friends along the East Coast, but Aaron is gradually pushing away, so conditions for the East Coast should improve. Currently, Aaron has max sustained winds of 100 miles per hour, is still in category 2, but it's racing towards the east-northeast at 22 miles per hour. Several other areas that we're watching. This is actually called Invest 90L. This could become Fair 9 over the next, let's say, few days, but it's going to recurve and take a similar track as Aaron, so no threat to the U.S. There's a quick pop-up disturbance, not expecting that to impact the U.S., but this disturbance has about a 50-50 shot of organizing. Here's a look at some of the spaghetti plots. This is called Invest 99L, and they're looking a little bit more impressive. This may even become a tropical depression down the line, and it could possibly get into the Caribbean. So this is one that we're going to watch. But at least as far as this evening, nothing in the Gulf, thank goodness. Tonight, we're expecting our lows to fall into the 70s. And as far as tomorrow, TGIF highs in the low 90s. Spotty PM shower can't be ruled out, but otherwise it'll be humid. But we have relief from that after Sunday. That's the 10-day forecast at 10. Way more comfortable weather next week.